Shop amazing specials now while supplies last at Macy's Gifts You'll Love to Give sale. Like great deals on coats for him and her from Calvin Klein, Anne Klein, and more top designers. Just $100 and under. Save big on handbags and wallets, now 40% off. And create a cozy retreat at home with 70% off warm throws and flannel bedding from Martha Stewart Collection. Now through Thursday at Macy's. Plus, get $10 in Macy's money for every $50 spent. Up to $40 Macy's money.
It's our holiday extravaganza on the Kelly Clarkson Show.
Ho, ho, ho!
What's up, Santa? All week, we're decking the halls with some very special guests. Garth Brooks.
Did you guys dress up for me?
Plus, Whitney Cummings and Gwen Stefani.
Feliz Navidad.
With performances by Carrie Underwood, Meghan Trainor, and country star Brett Eldridge.
All I want for Christmas is a duet partner.
Your wish is my command.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Weekdays at 2 on NBC4 New York.
What's going on? You are tuned into the Cigars with Mac podcast. Today, I'd like to talk about don't allow people to dictate your dreams or goals. Yeah. Don't allow anyone to dictate your dreams or goals. Don't allow anyone to tell you what you can and cannot dream. Or that goal is too big. You're dreaming too big. How can someone tell you that you're dreaming too big? Hell, one thing I learned about life, sometimes we don't dream big enough. Hell, if you're going to dream, if you're going to plan for some goals, make it count. I mean, would you rather fail at making $1 billion or fail at making $100,000? I'm just saying. Before we get started, don't forget to download this podcast. Give me a thumbs up. Follow on your favorite podcasting platform. Most of all, share. If you would like to hit me up with topics, hit me up at info@cigarswithmacpod.com. info@cigarswithmacpod.com. If you want to support the podcast financially, hit us up at $Cigars with Mac on Cash App. Well, folks, it is official. Joe Biden is our president. That is our president now. Mr. Trump is out of here. I actually like Donald Trump. I think he was a hell of a president, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. In life, you have winners and you have losers. My brother used to always tell me, man, you can't win them all. Trump, you lost, brother. I'm sorry. I wish you could have stayed in there another 4 more years, but it is what it is. But you gotta understand in life, man, you're going to have winners and losers. That's just me. That's just something I learned. That's something I learned growing up, you know. But let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about it. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up, people. Wish I had a call-in number right now. But everybody's, at work. So, but one day we'll get there. Anyway. I know a lot of people, you got dreams of being a successful entrepreneur. You have dreams of climbing the corporate ladder. You have dreams of retiring early. And you fucked around and told somebody you want to do that. But they told you that was impossible. Yeah. But who can tell you how you should dream? I remember I was telling some people that my next vehicle I want to get is a Corvette. And I want to actually pay for it cash money. And I happen to like Corvettes. At first, I really didn't pay attention to them, but Corvettes are some nice vehicles. Some American muscle. And it looks just as good as any other sports car, any other Lamborghini, any other Porsche. I like the Corvette, and in some ways it's less expensive, but you get a lot, And I in particular like the color white. All my vehicles are white. My truck is white. My wife's car is white. I love white. My last truck was white. My last car was white. I love white. But and we were all joking around, and they were like, "Nah, man, you need you a Dodge Hellcat." I have nothing against Dodges. I've never owned one. But man, I want a goddamn Corvette. I want a Stingray. That's what I want. I want all the bells and whistles that come with it. Hell, I'm in the Facebook Corvette group. I love Corvettes, man. I've been liking them for a couple months now. But how the hell can somebody tell me what the hell I want? Corvette is my dream car. I also want a Rolls Royce someday. That's my dream car. Person say, "Nah, you belong in a Mercedes." Nah, I want a Rolls Royce someday. I want a Corvette someday. And yeah, that seems like something small to some people, and it is not nothing big, but I like them. That's what I want. It's like I like German Shepherds. European German Shepherds to be exact. I know the kind of German Shepherd I like. I know the bloodlines I like. I will not allow anyone to tell me what kind of dog I need to have. I know what the fuck I need to have. I know what I like. I've been dealing with German Shepherds for over a decade. I love them. Ever since I was a kid, I loved them. And I have another dog. I love that dog, but I love my German Shepherd. They're the best damn dogs in the world to me. Till somebody can prove me wrong. These damn dogs got me wrapped around their paw. I feed them what I eat, hell. I don't care. Sometimes I can't help it. They, when I got KFC, they love KFC. They love that. But I love my dogs. Both of them are females. I don't have any daughters, so that's the closest thing I'm going to get to a daughter. But anyway, what I'm saying is, don't allow people to tell you how you need to be dreaming. Nah. And I'm guilty of telling people certain shit. And that's why I tell people, man, on this podcast, man, I'm opening up my wisdom, my failures, my success stories. I'm opening it up to you. I'm telling people about that because there are some people that can relate. Shit, anybody tell you what the hell you can dream, what you can have? I remember a friend of mine. She was in broadcasting and media, and she wanted to excel at a high level, and you know, at the time I told her, you know, that's kind of reaching. And then I thought about it. I said, you know what, fuck what I'm saying. You should aim high. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. I said, I apologize. You can be a big name in media. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to dream big. You're supposed to have goals in life. Whether they be short term or long term, it doesn't matter. You have the right to have things that you want in life. You have a right to aspire to be great in life. And people have no business telling you what the hell you can and cannot do. Yes. My thing is, if you're going to dream big. If you're going to write goals down, write down big goals. And I need to get on that, writing goals down again. It actually does work. It just doesn't happen overnight. But you're supposed to dream, man. You're supposed to. Somebody told you, hey, you can't get a PhD. You can't be a medical doctor. You wasn't that smart in school. Why would you want to aspire to be an MD, a plastic surgeon, a successful entrepreneur? You wasn't that smart back in high school. Nobody has the right to tell you that. Hell, I'm pursuing my master's again for the third time. Can't nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Don't let people dictate your life. It's your life. You have the right to be what you want to be. Now, whether you achieve it or not, I have nothing to do with that. But you have a right to be and dream the way you want to. Oh yeah. You have the right to do that. Nobody can tell you that. Oh, that's a hefty goal there. Or they used to say, wishful thinking. See, I'm gonna tell you why people shit on your dreams and goals. You know why? Because they have no dreams and goals. They don't aspire to be anything else but what they are and where they are in life. And they want to push that negativity on you. Nah. And I told a friend of mine, don't even let me stop you. I said, I apologize. I shouldn't be thinking like this. I had to check myself, man. I had to check myself on that shit, that old negative ass thinking. Get the hell out of here with that, man. But people tell you what you can and can't do. You wasn't shit, your daddy wasn't shit, your mama wasn't shit. So what? That don't mean you ain't gonna be shit. Like they used to say in the Air Force, aim high. You're supposed to aim high. I'm a firm believer, if you're gonna do it big. If you're gonna do it big, man. Don't pussyfoot with it. Don't play around with it. And I'm not ashamed to say, I have been one who allowed people to tell me what I should dream, and I have discouraged people at times. But now that I'm older now, I understand I shouldn't do that. I should not do. That's why I told my son, he said he wants to play in the NFL. I told him, man, you can do it. Hell, I'm a firm believer in children aspiring to be more scientifically and technically savvy. But that's not what he wants to do. He don't want to be a doctor or scientist or engineer or astrophysicist. He don't want to do that. He don't want to walk around with pocket protectors on and suspenders. I'm a firm believer in children becoming nerds. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Hell, nerds run the world now. In fact, nerds have always run the world and created things, and that's not what he wants to be. And so I had to get out of my own way and stop doing that shit, man. And I'm gonna tell you another story. My mother, she's a certified school teacher now. I know she's gonna listen to this podcast. She supports me on this podcast. One of my first financial contributors was my mother, and I'm grateful for that. But she got her master's degree, and she went back to school, and she really wanted to be a teacher. And she, was not successful at, you got to take these tests at the Pearson VUE Testing Center. And, she kept failing them. And I was like, Mom, just give up. But she didn't listen to me. She kept at it till she passed that certification. Now she's a certified teacher. And I'm so happy. And I said, you didn't even let me stop you. And that was a testament to, you don't tell people what they can and can't do. Who was I to tell her she need to give up on what she wanted to do? That's something she always wanted to do. And she's good at teaching. She was a teacher before she even had a damn degree, before she was certified. The certification just solidified what she had already been doing. She tells me I need to be a teacher. I have no desire to do that. I'm not gonna lie, I have no desire to do that. But who knows, things could change one day. I would not make it null and void, but that was just a story I wanted to share, because when you want something bad enough, you're gonna do it. You're going to do it. Hell, I want to be able to create a multi-billion-dollar software someday. And I'm going to do it, but I got to learn it first. And I'm learning how to develop software. I'm learning about security measures, And I'm at the age now where I don't allow people to dictate my life. Nah. Because I know what hard work can get you. I know where it can get you. But don't allow anyone to tell you what you can't do. That's a big goal. I remember in the military, we had to do like these counseling statements every month, and we had to write down our short-term and long-term goals. And it was a goal that I wanted to obtain while in the military. And I allowed my supervisor to tell me, oh no, that's not a correct goal for you. No. of course, I was a kid then. I was 18, 19 years old, man. I was headstrong, but I wasn't as headstrong as I am now. And I allowed this individual to pretty much tell me what I should be doing. And that really fucked with me for a lot of years in the military. And I shouldn't have allowed that to stop me, but I did. That's why I can tell people, don't allow anyone to tell you or dictate your dreams and goals. Don't allow anyone to dictate your life. No. And that's why I say I too am guilty of doing that. But I don't do it anymore. If somebody tell me they want to be the first person to live on planet Mars, who am I to tell them, nah, that's impossible? It ain't impossible. It's not. And that's why I said, man, don't allow people to tell you what you can and cannot do. Don't allow that. But they will. They will. A friend of mine, she listens to the podcast, and she told me, I told her some things I like to do with the podcast, and she liked it. Not that she didn't, and she really encouraged me, and she said, man, basically go on MASH mode. Fucking just do it. Produce, put them out, put out more podcasts. Stop bullshitting. She was right. And that was so encouraging to me. My goal is to have 100 episodes out by the end of this year, and I'm going to do it. Straight up. But it's something I like doing. Now, I personally have no desire to be a full-time podcaster. If it happens, great. But I enjoy doing it, and I take it seriously. There have been people that I've asked to interview, and they've, some people are afraid to come on or whatnot, or they're scared. And it's cool. I don't take it personal. But I know if I was a bigger name, they would come on. But I'm so grateful for the people that have allowed me to interview them. I'm so grateful for that, man, because you didn't have to come on. You could have bullshitted me, but you didn't. You kept your word. I respect that. I respect that. And I'm telling you, man, when I got into this podcasting thing, after about 10 or 15 episodes, I said, man, I want to take this seriously. And I do. Excuse me. And I give myself no excuses. Because the good thing about podcasting is it's 1 million plus podcasters out there. Yeah, you got the big names out there. But hey, it is what it is. Some people like listening to me. The numbers don't lie. I see them in the back chat, and I'm so happy, man. I really like that, man. I really, I'm really grateful, man. I'm very grateful. But at the end of the day, never allow people to tell you what you can and can't do. Some of y'all have accomplished things, and a lot of times when you're accomplishing things in life, you don't really think about it. But I want you one day to sit back, sit down, and reflect on all that you've accomplished. You'd be amazed that you've really accomplished a lot. You'd be very amazed by that. I want to encourage you to every now and again reflect on your life. Nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. And something we got to start doing as a people is dreaming big. That's why I love children, because children dream big as hell, man. There's nothing you can tell them. And we got to keep that mentality to a degree now. You can't deal with life as a child. I get that. But dream big, man. Dream big. Make sure your goals are so unattainable that shit you never get comfortable. And that's the way to be, if you ask me, man. And that's just a technique that I learned with sales. Is I used to write down my goals, and I have to get back on that. Writing down my goals, writing down my dreams in life, what I want to accomplish. And I'm gonna tell you that actually does work. It really does. Like I said, if you're gonna dream, man, dream big. And if people don't support you, it's okay. Don't trip off that. If you got a business or something you want me to support, let me know. Hit me up at info@cigarswithmacpod.com. I'll promote your business. I'll promote whatever you're doing. I'll do it. We can work out the particulars at a later date. But the reason why people try to discourage you is because a lot of people, they haven't really accomplished what they wanted to in life. They feel like, hey, I got a good job. I got a little money in the bank. I'm good. But as a friend of mine used to always say, we're all a paycheck away from being broke, from being homeless, from being on these streets. And you say, oh, I got $1 billion in the bank. You could go through some nigga, wipe your bank account, slap out. Yes, you could. Why do you think billionaires like, what's that guy name? Warren Buffett and, my mind slipped me right now. What's his name? The Microsoft guy, Bill Gates. Why do you think these guys keep working and making more money? These guys realistically have enough money to where they could stop working and go to an island and just live out the rest of their lives. Their money will outlive them. They got enough money for 100 generations, people. Why? Because they understand that anything could happen in life. Warren Buffett is well over 70 years old. I think he's like in his 80s. This guy worked harder than people in their 20s and 30s. I remember my grandmother, anytime she hears somebody complaining, she would say, I was jumping on tables, on and off tables in my 50s. My grandmother lived well into her 90s, both of them. Both of them did. They did not look their age. You know? Yeah, Bill Gates and them could be complacent, but they understand you got to keep working. got to keep grinding. You got to keep producing. You got to keep buying up companies and expanding your portfolio. You got to keep it. You got to keep going. I'm telling you, man. Don't allow people to tell you what the hell you need to be dreaming. Don't allow people to tell you what the hell your goals need to be. No. This is your life. You have one life to live. You better live it to the fullest. Live it to the fullest. As they say, when you go to Vegas, man, go for broke. Yeah. I mean, do you feel bad about losing $100 or $100,000? Now, I don't want to lose no $100,000, but you get what I'm saying. Do it big, man. That's all I'm telling you, people. Do it big. Don't play with it. Don't play around with it. If you're gonna do it right. But that's something we all need to start doing. Dreaming big. You know, that's why I like technology, especially these Android and iPhone apps. They're always updating. Always. Why? Because they know they can always improve and it can always be better. And that's how you gotta be. I think about sometimes it's a job people may want. And a lot of times you're afraid to give your salary requirements because you feel like, oh, they're going to rescind the offer. But you got to look at it like this here. You don't have the job yet, so you really have nothing to lose. All they can tell you is no. That's how you got to look at it. If you're trying to place a bid on or if you're selling a product or service and you know your product is worth $20 a pop, but you're afraid to give people the price because you're afraid they're going to, oh, I don't want the product now. I remember in sales, when I first started doing it, it was kind of weird for me to ask somebody for $1,000 and how do you want to pay for this? I would be like, okay, that'll be $500, sir. How would you like to pay for this? MasterCard, Visa, Discover, or Amex? We take them all. Once I learned how to do it, it didn't even bother me anymore. It was second nature. I would easily tell people, how do you want to pay for this? We take all forms of payment. So you got to get like that. You got to get to the point in life where you're like, hell, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it big. If I'm going to dream, I'm going to dream big. If I'm going to set goals, it's going to be big goals. They always tell you to set attainable goals. I guess, whatever. Everything that you do in life or you dream about, if you look at your current situation, it really isn't attainable. But the people, the movers and shakers, they set crazy, retarded goals. They didn't give a damn. And that's how you got to be. That's how you have to be, man. Dream big. Set big goals. And understand some of these dreams and goals come to fruition will take time. One thing I learned about being a man is time is my best friend. Time is my best friend. Time is not an enemy to me. Time is my best friend. I don't know about you, but time is my best friend, people. Time is my best friend. You know? My goal someday is to sit on boards. Be a board of directors. That's my goal. I want to do that, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. And that's what it's about, man. I dream big, people. I'm just telling you right now, I dream big, man. I do. I dream big as hell. But anyway, thank you for tuning into the Cigars with Mac podcast. Please don't forget to download this podcast. Like, follow, and share on all podcasting platforms. For some reason, my YouTube will not allow me to upload episodes from this my podcasting platform. For whatever reason, I got to play with it a little bit, because my first YouTube video, I actually did my YouTube video and my podcasting platform at the same time, and in YouTube it was such a delay. I didn't really like it. I didn't like it. It was a horrible delay on YouTube. It was the music was choppy, and I don't do shit half-assed. No. But again, if you have any show topics, hit me up at info@cigarswithmacpod.com. If you want to support me financially, $ Cigars with Mac on Cash App. And I'm out.
Do not hire Franklin & Sons Electrical. The guy told me he'd shrink my monthly bill, and I'm like, dude, it's too small to read as it is.
No matter how hard you work for your small business, online reviewers will find something to complain about.
Then he's like, where's the circuit breaker? I'm like, bro, I didn't break anything.
And while Progressive can't save you from these trolls, we can help you save money on commercial, auto, and business insurance.
He told me I had a blown fuse. It's called a short fuse, and yes, I do have one, so watch yourself.
Get a quote online today at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliated and third-party insurers.
It's our holiday extravaganza on the Kelly Clarkson Show.
Ho, ho, ho!
What's up, Santa? All week, we're decking the halls with some very special guests. Garth Brooks.
Did you guys dress up for me?
Plus Whitney Cummings and Gwen Stefani.
Feliz Navidad.
With performances by Carrie Underwood, Meghan Trainor, and country star Brett Eldridge.
All I want for Christmas is a duet partner.
Your wish is my command.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Weekdays at 2 on NBC4 New York.